these things that you have power over, that maybe you didn't even realize you do, where you can find more self-satisfaction, more self-empowerment. I think it's a beautiful way to live. I'm gonna do something that's very satisfying for me. It will probably be slightly less satisfying for you, but bear with me. Ah, that feels good. So I just fixed the power steering intake hose on Winnie, our 1990 Toyota truck with a big RV in the back. Maybe some of y'all have seen the videos of Brittany and I inside of this beautiful home. And the power steering line was just leaking like crazy. It took a little while to diagnose because the engine was quite dirty, so I cleaned off the engine, filled it up with power steering, drove around, was able to find the leak, was able to get the hose, was able to replace it. It was probably a $400 to $500 job because of the way that the hose had to come out and go back in. So it feels very satisfying to be able to turn this wheel and have it just be fluid, like a boat, as if I'm on the water. Oh, it feels good. So in today's video, that's what I'm talking about. To a certain extent. I mean, I'm talking about doing your own repairs on your vehicles, but in a bigger picture, I wanted to share with you the satisfaction of taking care of your life and the things in your life, the things that you care about in your life, being able to be hands-on with the things that you own, to have this like emotional investment in them, and not in a way that we've heard about through minimalism, where you want to remove your emotional connection with things, but rather to appreciate the things that you do have, that you have chosen to have in your life. We are all choosing what our environment looks like. We choose the things that we have in our lives. We choose the things that we keep at a distance. And for me, this vehicle is something that I've chosen, and it means so much to me. I feel so much love and so much connection to this vehicle. I have the money to go get Winnie fixed. I have it. I've built the money in order to do that. But you cannot buy the satisfaction. There's no way to buy that kind of feeling when you fix your own vehicle and it's all in disrepair, you're in the middle of it, and it's just like, whoa, this is a crazy job, what have I got myself into? And then you put it all back together, you turn the key on, and you fixed it, and it works, and you did a great job. That satisfaction is something that I think a lot of us miss out on our day-to-day lives, especially when we are working jobs that we don't really resonate with, maybe living in a house that we're not really feeling like it's either too big or it's too small or it's just not quite in the right setting. We're in relationships that maybe started out really passionate but have dwindled. We've lost connection with ourselves. We've lost connection with feeling like we have the power to take care of our surroundings, and we have the power to create that feeling of purpose, of satisfaction. Even if this job cost $100 and it took me 4 or 5 hours, I think I would have done it, because this feeling of self-satisfaction, again, it's just not something you can buy. A lot of us are working our asses off to make enough money so that we can pay other people to take care of our stuff and our things, and oftentimes our children as well. So we miss out on our connection with our decisions to have the things in our lives that we have. We miss out on feeling like we're actually choosing to have those things in our lives. And sometimes we miss out on our relationships with other human beings because we're just lost in making money so that we can pay for this stuff, this maintenance or buying new stuff. Oh man, and you get freaking lost in it. You get lost in it. I could go on and on about this. I think the most important thing that I want to express in this video is that at any given moment, we can find more presence in our lives. One way to do that is by using minimalism to help you declutter and get rid of some of the stuff that there's really no reason for you to have. Not because I'm making a judgment call on that, but because you, when you ask yourself, what am I doing with this thing? The answer is, I really don't know. I think we all have stuff like that. You know, it's just like we've made these unconscious choices to just have a lot of stuff around us. Bringing more consciousness into our day-to-day today, it's going to bring more happiness. I think minimalism is a great tool to do that. Some people will fix their own vehicles, fix their own houses, maybe take care of their own bodies because it's a savings, because they want to be frugal. And I think that's a fun way to approach this stuff. But I think the more satisfying way to approach this is taking care of those things because it's gratifying, because it brings more presence to your life, because it brings more connection to those things in your life, or to your body, or to your house, to your environment, to your physical environment, which affects your emotional environment. This kind of stuff will increase your happiness. It will increase your confidence. It will increase your connection with life overall, not just with your vehicle, but with everything. With everything. I highly, highly, highly encourage you to look around you and find something that you would pay someone else to do, and do it yourself, and see how that feels for you, the difference. It can be a really small thing too. Not everything is going to get you excited. You know, I happen to really like working on cars. I happen to really like working on houses. I like labor type jobs. Not everyone wants to do that. So make sure that it's something that you do feel passionate about, that's not going to bring more frustration into your life. But you have power over that maybe you didn't even realize you do, where you can find more self-satisfaction, more self-empowerment. I think it's a beautiful way to live, and I just wanted to share that I fixed this vehicle and I'm feeling great, and I hope you're feeling great, and so much love to you, and we'll check in soon. Mwah.